Dear children, today's topic is Baeyer-Villiger oxidation. Ketones are oxidized by perbenzoic acid or peroxy acids or metachloroperbenzoic acid to form esters. That means this ketone react with peracids to form ester. Here insertion of oxygen atom takes place between the carbonyl group and the alkyl group. Here the insertion can take place either between this R and CO or between this R dash and CO. That depends upon the migratory aptitude of this R and R dash. Another example is cyclopentanone on reaction with perbenzoic acid or any per acids. Here oxygen insertion takes place between this CO and this CH2 group. So here both are similar. So the oxygen atoms can take place on either side. So cyclopentanone on oxidation that will undergo rearrangement that will form lactone. The general formula for peroxy acid is RCOOOH. This one is the general formula for peroxy acid. So when the R group is changing, the name of the peroxy acid also will be changed. If R is hydrogen, the peroxy acid will be HCOOOH. It is known as peroxy fumaric acid. It is represented as PFA. If R is replaced with CH3 group, the peroxy acid is CH3COOOH. It is known as peroxy acetic acid. If R is a phenyl group, the peroxy acid is C6H5COOOH. It is known as peroxy benzoic acid or PBA. If it is metachloro group, that means chlorobenzene is attached to the meta position of this peroxy acid group. So it will be known as metachloroperbenzoic acid because here chlorine atom is attached to the meta position. Now let us discuss the mechanism. The ketone RCOR first react with this H plus ion of peroxy acid. We know RCOOOH is a peroxy acid. So first that acid will give H plus ion. That H plus ion will react with this ketone. So here we know lone pair of electron is here. So using this lone pair of electron, this H plus will be attached to this oxygen. So what will happen here? R, C, double bond, OH plus R will be formed. So we know oxygen is highly electronegative. Moreover, it has a positive charge here. So in order to attain the stability, this carbon-oxygen bond electrons will be shifted towards this oxygen atom. So oxygen will become neutral and the carbon atom will acquire the positive charge. That is a product here R, C, R dash plus OH. So first step is protonation. First using this lone pair of electron, this H plus will be attached to it. Then OH plus will be formed. So oxygen is more electronegative. It is unstable because of the presence of this positive charge. In order to attain the stability, this CO bond will be broken and the electron will be shifted towards the oxygen and the carbon atom will acquire the positive charge. Then this product will be reacting with the counterpart of that peroxy acid, that is R dash C double bond O minus. So here we know here the positive charge is there. So this part will be attached to this positive part. So the product will be RCOH R. Then using this positive, this O minus will be attacked. So here OOCOR double dash. Next step is the removal of this RCOO group from this product. So here we know two hetero atoms are attached together. So that will be having repulsion and that bond will be broken. So if two hetero atoms having lone pairs are together, that will be unstable and that will undergo repulsion and the bond will be broken. So here this RCOO group is more electronegative than this group. So here the bonded electrons will be shifted towards this oxygen atom. So here oxygen will acquire the positive charge. So here rearrangement will happen. This R or R dash, which is having more migratory aptitude, that group will be shifted towards this oxygen. Because here oxygen atom will be having positive charge and the R or R dash will be shifted as R minus ion. So here R minus ion will be shifted towards this oxygen. Suppose this R dash is having more migratory aptitude, this R dash will be shifted towards this oxygen atom and the carbon atom will acquire positive charge. So the product form will be RCOH O R dash. Another product is RCOO minus. Now you see here the product is RCOH plus OR dash. How you get this one? Here we know this OO bond is together. So two heteroatoms are together and these are having lone pair of electrons. So here repulsion will be there. So this bond will be broken and this RCOO group having more electronegativity compared to this group. So the electron will be shifted towards this oxygen. So the product form will be R double dash COO minus and here the oxygen atom will be having positive charge. Then rearrangement, the migration will happen. So if R dash is having more migratory aptitude, this R dash alkyl group will be shifted towards this oxygen atom as R dash minus ion. So the carbon atom will be having positive charge. That is this product. Next step is here oxygen using this lone pair of electrons CO double bond will be formed. How it will be formed? Here this double bonded electron will be shifted towards this carbon atom. So using this positive charge and the electron, it will form RC double bond OH plus OR dash. So this is a product RC double bond OH plus OR dash. Next step is removal of proton from here. Here H will lose as H plus ion because we know oxygen is highly electronegative and here moreover it has a positive charge here, so it is unstable. So to retain the stability, H will be removed as H plus ion and that will give its electron to this oxygen. So oxygen will be neutral and the product will be RCOOR dash. So this is the product form. So here ketone is converted into ester. So here if R dash is having more migratory aptitude, the oxygen will be inserted between the carbonyl group and R dash. If R is having higher migratory aptitude, the oxygen will be inserted between this CO and R. So children, now we will learn the migratory aptitude. This is an example RCOR dash with peracid that will form RCOOR dash and ROCOR dash. If R is having more migratory aptitude than R dash, then oxygen will be inserted between this R and CO. So product 2 will be the major product and 1 will be the minor product. And we know for the alkyl groups, tertiary having higher migratory aptitude than secondary, then primary, then CH3. So if only alkyl group are the substituents of this ketone, tertiary having more migratory aptitude and the methyl group having less migratory aptitude. So children, now we will learn the migratory aptitude. This is an example RCOR dash with peracid that will form RCOOR dash and ROCOR dash. If R is having more migratory aptitude than R dash, then oxygen will be inserted between this R and CO. So product 2 will be the major product and 1 will be the minor product. And we know for the alkyl groups, tertiary having higher migratory aptitude than secondary, then primary, then CH3. So if only alkyl group are the substituents of this ketone, tertiary having more migratory aptitude and the methyl group having less migratory aptitude. And if we have a mixture of groups like alkyl and aryl groups together, then tertiary alkyl having higher migratory aptitude, then cyclohexyl, secondary alkyl, then phenyl groups, then vinyl group, then primary alkyl group, then methyl group. So these are the migratory aptitude of aryl and alkyl substituents together. And if we have a mixture of groups like alkyl and aryl groups together, then tertiary alkyl having higher migratory aptitude, then cyclohexyl, secondary alkyl, then phenyl groups, then vinyl group, then primary alkyl group, then methyl group. So these are the migratory aptitude of aryl and alkyl substituents together. So children, now we will learn the migratory aptitude. This is an example RCOR dash with peracid that will form RCOOR dash and ROCOR dash. If R is having more migratory aptitude than R dash, then oxygen will be inserted between this R and CO. So product 2 will be the major product and 1 will be the minor product. And we know for the alkyl groups, tertiary having higher migratory aptitude than secondary, then primary, then CH3. So if only alkyl group are the substituents of this ketone, tertiary having more migratory aptitude and the methyl group having less migratory aptitude. And if we have a mixture of groups like alkyl and aryl groups together, then tertiary alkyl having higher migratory aptitude, then cyclohexyl, secondary alkyl, then phenyl groups, then vinyl group, then primary alkyl group, then methyl group. So these are the migratory aptitude of aryl and alkyl substituents together. And we know during migratory aptitude, the alkyl electron releasing substituent in the ketone and electron withdrawing groups in the per acids will activate the reaction. That means the reaction will be more faster if it is having electron releasing substituents in the ketonic part and electron withdrawing substituents in the per acid part. Here I have given some examples. C6H5COCH3 with peracetic acid CH3COOOH. Here we know two substituents are there. One is C6H5 and the other one is CH3. Here we know phenyl group is having more migratory aptitude than the CH3 group. So the oxygen will be inserted between the phenyl group and the carbonyl compound. So the product will be C6H5OCOCH3. You see here the product formed is C6H5OCOCH3. Then the other question is CH3COCCH3 thrice with the metachloroperbenzoic acid. Here both are alkyl substituents. So tertiary having more migratory aptitude than secondary, than primary, than CH3. So here this tertiary group having more migratory aptitude, so the oxygen atom will be inserted between these two. So the product form will be CH3COOCCH3 thrice. Another one is C6H5CHCH3COCH3. So here this is a ketonic part and these are the two substituents. One is secondary and the other one is CH3 group. So here we know this group all together having more migratory aptitude than CH3. So peracetic acid is the peroxy acid we are using. So oxygen will be inserted between these group and the oxygen atom. So the product form will be C6H5CH3OCOCH3. Another question is cyclohexyl group is attached to the carbonyl compound. So here this ketone two substituents are, one is cyclohexyl and the other one is CH3. Here also we know cyclohexyl having more migratory aptitude than CH3. So oxygen will be inserted between here. So the product form will be cyclohexyl group, then oxygen COCH3. And the last one is C6H5COC6H. This is a para-toluene group. C6H5CH3. Here we know comparing these two, para-toluene having higher migratory aptitude and the oxygen atom will be inserted between this CO and the para-toluene group. So the product form will be C6H5COO then para-toluene group. So dear students, today we have discussed Baeyer-Villiger oxidation. That means ketones are oxidized by perbenzoic acid or any peroxy acids to form esters. Hope the mechanism is clear. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more videos.